I couldn't figure it out. Why do I hate tipping so much, right? Like, is it because I'm a broke college kid? Is it because I already paid for my food? I just want my food. I don't want to pay extra money just to get the food that I already paid for. Is it because I'm racist? Like, I don't know. Then I heard of tip fatigue. If I go on to Google right now, tip fatigue. Tipping fatigue is the weariness consumers are experiencing as the demand increases for tips on goods and services. It's getting out of control, ladies and gentlemen, and for many reasons, and I'm here today to rant about it. Let's make a few things clear, alright? If I go to a nice restaurant, it's me and my date, right? And we just bought a nice meal, the server was on time, they did their job, they were respectful, they did what I requested, and it's a nice restaurant. I'll tip 10, 15%, but it's mostly dependent on how they do. This is a good server, and I want to tip them extra money. And those high quality servers at the high quality restaurants, they're setting the bar up here, right? This is the bar, hey, we're doing all of this, and we'll get 10, 15, 20% of the total order that we served. Makes sense to me. That sounds good. A couple other examples. There's something that my father always told me is that the food industry is the entertainment industry. It's about how you feel in the moment. Yes, the food has to taste good. Yes, the food has to be what the food you ordered, right? But it's so hard to get into the food industry from the business perspective that, they have to make it entertaining in some way, or something has to be unique about it. Like, the first one that came into my mind is that there's like a bar and grill called Black Rock, where basically they cook all the meats and stuff like on a heated rock, right? Does it really make the taste difference? I don't know, but it's like, hey, you know what? They're cooking your food on a rock and you get to see that. That's kind of cool. I'm not even a big fan of eating out in general, so I'm probably not the best critic of this stuff, but that's from my observation, right? You go to a pizza place, sometimes they're flipping the pizza and stuff, right? And they got a little jar there, and they're like, tips are much appreciated, written in like sloppy handwriting. You can throw a $5 in there. That's another thing actually, is that back in the day, I feel like tipping was more laissez-faire. And when I say that, I mean more casual, more like it let you do what you want to do, more laid back, less rules, right? Hey, this guy's flipping a pizza. I can't flip a pizza. Here, have a $5 bill, and then they'll split it between them, or whatever, right? Like, I think that's cool. I think we should bring that back. Have a little tip jar, right? But what I fucking hate with a passion is the fucking iPads. The iPads. Terrible. Worst thing to happen. I've seen viral TikToks of like people that work at an ice cream store, and they're like flipping the ice cream, they're putting in extra chocolate, they're doing all this fucking crazy ass shit. They'll like hand you the cone, they'll like throw it up and it'll land on your cone and stuff. It's like that shit's cool, yeah, here, have a $5 bill. Even though the ice cream's only like $8 or whatever, you're gonna throw in a $5 bill because it was cool, and he's doing his job, he's probably not getting paid a ton, and he's obviously good at what he does, so sure, throw in a $5 bill. I don't eat a lot of ice cream, but I recently went to a Cold Stone, and I requested, hey, can I get that cookies and cream, please? Let's add some M&Ms on that, and I like caramel, so let's throw on some caramel, right? So he goes, right? He hands it to me. He's like, all right, that's gonna be $7.24. Turns the iPad. The options are 15%, 20%, 25%, or custom. Fuck, I could do that. No, a fucking retard could do that. You did the minimal requirement for your job. You did the literal minimal. And you expect me to tip? So you know what I fucking did? I clicked custom and I put 0.00. Fuck you, Rohan, or whatever his name was. I don't remember. And you know what? I had no fucking regrets. Because I saw when he turned that thing back around and he saw that I put in 0.00, he looked up at me. I'm just sitting there fucking holding my ice cream. I don't give a fuck. I just paid $7 for ice cream. Dude, it took you 30 seconds to do that. This is fucking America. You get paid pretty good money to do absolutely nothing. And when I walked into the store, you were on your phone. Like, if no one's doing anything, you just fucking sit there. But you know what? It gets fucking worse, alright? Because sometimes the people that turn the iPad around with the tipping options, right? They aren't even the ones doing the work over there. It probably gets split amongst all of them. I realize that. But I'd rather go hop over the counter, give the guy that made my food or served my food $5. It just pisses me off, dude. It really does. When everyone was talking about the wage gap, which has just been disproven at this point like a million times. Well, the real issue now is the tipping gap. I'm either going to tip 15% or tip 0. Okay, there's very few times where there's an in-between. I think the last time I tipped 10% was actually a couple days ago. I went to get some Asian food, and you know, I ordered online, and then I didn't want to pay for delivery, so I drove there to pick it up, and then I sat there waiting for my food to get ready. It got ready, and a little old woman, a little Asian woman, right? She had like a white shirt with like a kind of like a purple cardigan over it, you know what I mean? She's like yay high. She comes walking out with it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't know what she's doing back there. She's probably cooking, serving, she's probably doing everything, right? But for my personal order, she probably didn't do much because she's just walking out and handing it to me, right? Even though I ordered it online. Like, she's not a server. Like, she didn't serve me. She just put the stuff in a bag. But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, have 10%. You know, who fucking cares? You know, I have 10%. You know, you seem to be working hard. You know, respect to her. But other than situations like that, dude, I just don't tip. You know what? Yeah, I think that's actually the problem here, is because, actually, I just realized I've been saying server a lot. I meant like waiter or waitress. Server, waiter, waitress. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, the problem is like, I feel like tipping is associated with waiters or servers, right? Like you tip your waiter. But to be honest, it's like, you're supposed to tip fucking everywhere now. It's like, dude, no. When you pay for the food, you are already paying for the supplies for the food, the effort that goes into the food, the management of the people that make the food. All that stuff is part of the price, right? Everyone knows that. Like the burger that you pay for $10, that burger in and of itself is not worth $10. It's worth probably about $1 max, maybe $1.50, depending on the burger, of course. But, you know, then you're paying for the effort that goes into it, right? You know, you want your chef to be, you know, paid well. You know, he's fucking making your food, so he better be good. And if he's good, then he should be paid well, right? And then there's obviously the management, and then, you know, keeping all the lights on in the restaurant or whatever, you know? And that makes sense. You know, the waiter brings out your food. They serve you. They are your servant for that time period. You know, they're taking your order. They're writing everything down. Hey, sir, you can stay seated. I'll go request the food for you. I'll go request the customization because, hey, I don't like pickles, right? But fuck, I like mayo, all right? So add some mayo to that shit, you know? They are your server. Yeah, tip them, right? The fucking guys that are literally just doing their basic job, no, I don't tip them. I don't have a shame. You know, maybe if I was really rich, maybe I would. But, like, no, I don't feel it. This is going to piss a lot of people off because I know that's like a big industry. Like a lot of like, you know, younger people, you know, we don't really have like degrees or anything. So you just go into this serving business or whatever. But sorry, I'm just being honest with you guys. I not a fan. I don't tip. I just don't tip anymore. And I think tipping fatigue has definitely hit me hard. And I think I have very strong opinions about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure you drop a like, comment below if you want me to rant about something specific that you have in mind. If I have strong feelings about it, then I'll probably make a video about it. Oh, I forgot to mention something. I also do tip when they have big tits.